about to go live, and we live. Yo, welcome to another episode of On Bro Say Less. I'm Dane Say Less.
I'm being so crazy. I'm just far as fuck today.
Far as fuck today. Nusso, y'all know he's always in the route. But today we got a good one. Yeah. We making history today. We got a first. Our own bro first. Our first guest of many, but he's the first.
I was really saying like you really
He the first. Yeah, we about to start some shit.
Hey, you know what it is? We done had motherfuckers sitting and watching this shit.
Yeah, we had like slight audience members. We had some slight audience members.
I just see it.
We had some audience members, but now we got our first guest on the podcast, and this is a very good friend, very close friend of mine. I know this guy for
Appreciate it.
Almost, hey, no, it's not even almost, for over 20 years.
Damn.
Over 20 years.
Definitely.
About a couple of years.
Yeah, over 20 years. I know this guy, this young man.
Oh, man. I'm
Woo.
Don't make it sound like that shit.
The same age.
fucking old.
But Gameovermaine is in the building. Gameovermaine is in the building. Yeah. That's my boy, man. Like he's the first. Like I said, I brought up conversations about him.
Plenty of time
on the podcast, and I got a face for the name.
Yeah.
Take the name.
I'm trying to help you out.
I'll definitely be in the comments.
He been in comments. Type shit, the right way. Support.
Hey, he's a faithful supporter. Like,
Absolutely.
There's a lot of faithful supporters, but like he definitely be one of
That's
the
what we
ones
do.
like out the cut, out of nowhere. He's sharing everything.
Of course. You gotta do your due diligence.
If we don't do it, nobody else will. You feel me? Like I said, and speaking of support, like I said, he does it all. We got gaming, we got streaming, YouTube, merch. Get the merch.
It's too hot to put this motherfucker.
Get the merch.
I don't even got mine on. They
Get the merch. You know what I mean? Get the merch. You know what I mean?
I just had the shit on when I was on barbecue. You know?
Damn, that's love right there, bro.
It was too hot to wear in Texas, though. I wanted to wear the DreamCon, but it was like 100 degrees in Houston, so
That
would have been nice. That would have been nice. It was 100.
Get this shit.
Get it. Get the merch, man.
I'm aggressive with my promotion.
It's gonna be in the
You
comments.
definitely be straightforward. She said he's snitching. He breaking up families. But now, like I said, we have a really. I say this is a really good dude. One of the best people I know. So yeah, we're gonna talk some shit. We're gonna talk a little bit of sport because he know his shit.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk some WNBA because nobody know WNBA
I try.
like this dude right here, bro. Like he follow
basketball, bro.
for sure, but he follow.
Y'all know, and Jerice missed one shot. I'm on iron.
Yeah, you've been trolling a lot lately. You've been trolling. He's been trolling, bro. It's a fact.
Ever, bro.
Hey, man.
All good, bro.
So we gonna go back. Fuck it. Since we there, fuck it. We gonna go straight there. Then. So we gonna go WNBA because like he follow from college. Like he literally like said Notre Dame his team. Like
Notre Dame.
point guard you. Like he follows women's basketball more than anybody I know. We advocate for it, and people like, oh, nobody watch that shit. We be like, nigga, we watch that shit.
It's niggas that watch it.
But don't want to admit.
Nah.
That's the crazy part.
We watch that shit.
More
Like
feminists should watch it.
Oh yeah, definitely. They definitely need to.
More feminists should watch
what
WNBA.
feminists?
More feminists should watch WNBA. If you fight for women's rights and you don't watch WNBA, y'all know what I mean when I say feminist, man. What Dave Chappelle say, man? Short haircut, like you can't fight for women's rights and be like, I feel like this, and not watch the WNBA. Like, or I pick basketball.
Why don't you think more women watch the WNBA?
I just think the celebrity of it behind it, like, you know, people go to see the stars, and not a lot of stars on the W is front and center. And there's been a couple of years like that, but now I feel like they're really pushing it.
It's up.
And it's easier to go to the NBA game and see people that's not in the NBA playing. Like you can go see Robbie Downey Jr., Jack Nicholson, Spike Lee. You see all these other people, and nobody really go to the W but the NBA players like that. So I think that if they get some more, you know, famous people, faces in the crowd, that'll be a little bit better.
I'm gonna say I feel like women don't support it because they not really into it. Because like women watch sports for men. They like the look. They like the men in uniform, men in tights, men in sweating. They go for the men. Women not, so that's the reason, that's the draw. Like uniform, oh, you talk to a guy, like, oh no, the uniform is cute. So I'm like, why you for them? The uniform, I like everybody's uniform. Like shit like this. Shit like, oh, shit like so that's how I feel. That's kind of why I feel.
Alright, turn on the new candy.
What new cannon? Just sold the building. Right on time.
Turn on the new candy.
What new cannon, man?
Nick Cannon, the goat, man.
Hey, I don't know the song.
Man,
Fellas.
what's happening? That hot ass sweater. I can't talk. I got a hot ass sweater on too.
We all
hot. We got Turban, Scully's,
man.
Scully's indoors. Yeah, that big Paul fact.
Yeah.
Big Paul.
I've been a
Big Paul.
mechanic.
Oh man, but no, I feel like that's a lot. Women don't really. They go for for the uniform because the uniform look good. They go for a certain player. Oh, I like him. He cute. I'm going to the game. They're not really going to watch the sport at hand. Some, not all. Taking credit out to because some women actually do like sport and they are so fine.
But most try to get a bag out of the guy, like
That too. So like women, they not going to see women play because they not.
So we try to discuss why WNBA players are getting watched by women as much as the men. If not some, not all.
Some not all.
You know, I just had this conversation with somebody. Honestly, it's the sex appeal. When the WNBA first started,
They all like me.
when they first started getting popping, no, like if you think of the best WNBA player, who you think of?
Candace Parker.
Damn.
Lisa
Leslie.
Leslie.
Second.
Shit.
Lisa Leslie.
Candace Parker.
Candace Parker.
Candace Parker was the first one that had the face.
Absolutely.
Lisa
I agree.
Leslie was the dog. She had the
Absolutely.
body.
I agree.
Reggie Miller's sister.
Yep.
Dog.
Cheryl.
Yeah.
But-
Dog.
Get me out. Cheryl Swoops.
Cheryl Swoops. Yeah. Everybody like and they all right say and they all you feel me? Tina Thompson with them with the lips and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Then you got Sue Bird, Tarazi, and all them.
Yep.
They're not.
Shit.
They're enough.
If it ain't snowing, I
But
ain't going.
you know they not being pushed out. Now you got Paige Bucklers, Haley Van Lee, Angel Reese,
Kid Jackson, Skylar Diggins.
Skylar Diggins.
Goodness, I got
Asia Wilson
Kevin
don't even
Brink.
did a whole flip on how she
With
looked
the pink
person.
hair, with
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
cause she used to be straight hoopers like.
She ain't got no money, so she was
Yeah.
She ain't got no money.
Yeah, so but I mean I feel like it's more marketable now because women look better.
My grandma was just saying the other day. She's like, there's no ugly. I can't see. Yeah, ain't no ugly woman in the WNBA no more.
Brandon Clark is definitely for sure 10 to somebody.
You put Caitlin Clark in Minnesota, it's gonna be a black nigga ready to crash out of her.
In Minnesota?
In Minnesota,
Yes,
yeah.
Maybe on the right
Yeah.
now, somebody crashing out on
Like, they all crashing out on her.
It's gonna be
He
a
brought up Caitlin Clark, so let's go there.
Wait.
What we doing?
I texted you my reason why why women don't watch WNBA. I purposely did that.
You want to read
Said
it
it out loud.
Right.
They be watching baddies. He said
Thank you.
they be watching that low vibrational
Bad
show.
Girls Club or somebody.
Drama.
Housewives,
Drama.
New York, LA, PD, all of them.
New York,
I hate
LA,
that
PD,
shit
what is
so-
that?
I hate it so fucking bad. Like, I don't know if y'all, I don't know if I posted on Snap, I posted on Facebook. Somebody real loud. I don't think I watched it. I was watching the game. You know what I'm saying? And somebody was like, "Hey, put it on baddies for me." I beg your pardon.
Yeah, that's crazy,
We don't do that here.
That's
We don't do that here.
diabolical, bro.
Oh,
What people find entertaining is what they find entertaining, but I'm cool on it, dude.
I'm listening.
They like the drama.
I'm all for it.
Yeah, the drama is sales.
I'm all for it in your house,
It's a headache.
not mine.
And then the second just added on to it. Cause they already be able to have dress or even not even be dressed.
Yeah.
I ain't fucking with it.
Would that just being based on more views?
What, being high
Yeah,
dressed?
they already
Y'all said a
have
little
smaller
short.
I mean, they just flip it. No, they just, like, I think they just roll them. They just roll it. They just roll it. Like, nothing like this nigga right, man. like he got his shit rolled a little bit. Like, I just roll him.
Yeah,
I mean,
we are watching the game during this segment too, so.
If Angel Reese, if she didn't market herself like she did, nobody would talk about her. Really. Her transition from LSU to the NBA would have been like downhill. Because she's shooting worse.
All time the field goals on.
Yeah, she's shooting worse than the W.
Damn, she could be the Kobe Bryant.
Hey, whoa, hey, alright, bro, hey, alright, man. Alright, man.
Yeah.
Hey, you gonna fit? Man, you gonna throw it to all that. Oh, that's crazy. Kobe Bryant.
Man, look.
He just, that's insane. Oh, damn. Man, you got a hot take. Let's get a clip.
He said exactly what I was saying. I mean, LeBron got it down, but it was Kobe for a really long time.
Yeah, and Kobe not even top 5 in points.
So what we doing here? What we doing?
Hey,
We just go gang on the. What we doing here?
It's crazy though.
What we?
It's crazy though, cause
Shout out to Kendall for the juice. Appreciate it.
hey, that's my good sis.
Appreciate it.
Fuck up. I'm sorry.
Fuck up. You fucked up. Yeah, you a fuck
No,
up.
we don't do that, man. She supplied the juice for the shakes.
Is that what you were saying? Fuck up? You telling me you shut the fuck up?
I said fuck up.
Yeah, what the camera at? Yeah, fuck you.
Damn.
I'm on it with her. I'll punch her in her nose.
We just had the segment talking about not abusing women. We're just joking.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Did you see what I said? Yeah. That goes straight into that, but
I'm keeping the Kobe back.
Man,
But now next podcast.
no Kobe slander would be tolerated.
We play the game this dude, but we
Man, I got a Kobe poster like that. They got me fucked up, right? They talk all that shit, Kobe. They got on with that. They on with you.
Alright, so you say your Angel Reese, go back to that one?
I was just saying, like, her game ain't really transitioned, In LSU, she had a better shooting percentage, it was more, it was like, she's a more complete player, I feel like, in college.
Man.
Either that or because we
Man,
didn't
I'm not
pay
even.
attention
Nah,
to it.
hell no,
I
man.
think the system worked out better for her
In
than
LSU.
they didn't really shoot three. Because you see what happened to Haley Van Lip game when she got there.
Man, that she was getting cooked, barbecue chicken out there.
And like, when she came from
Was it TLC?
She went to TSU. She came from Louisville. Went to LSU.
And like her scoring numbers was off the charts. Like she could have damn near went top three if she was coming out that year.
I feel like if the Scap used the girl that they picked before, Cordoza.
Yeah.
It's all system, but like I feel like they're using her like no, I'm not even gonna say that. They're not even using. I'm not gonna even say that. I feel like
One of them need a 3-point shot.
y'all are putting her.
Yeah.
Y'all want her to be this like Asia Wilson type player. That's not her game. Her game is
Dennis Rodman.
get off the boards, get like the hustle play, the hustle like this type shit like that. That's not her game. You feel me? Like she don't. But that's not her game. But they're like, oh, her numbers but no, her numbers are actually good for if y'all was to put her in that role, like the rebound, get the putbacks, and she played defense, bro. She guard 1 through 5. She got defense in over still a game, type shit like that.
I'm not giving her.
And if they put her like a Joe, how you used to play Joe King, like that top elbow, where you can facilitate, like they drop it there, the top high elbow, high post, and let her facilitate from there, and do that type of shit like that. That
Angel Reese.
if she grow into that type of work, then maybe yeah.
Angel Reese has made over 40% from the field one time this year. First game, 35.7. Next game, 0. 45.5 for the one game. 33%, 30%. Now let's look at these field goals she's taking. 5 for 15, 5 for 14, 0 for 8, 5 for 11, that's 45%. 3 for 9, 2 for 6, 4 for 13.
Shit.
3 total of 3-pointers attempted and only made 1. She get to the line, she get fouled. I see 1 for 2, 2 for 6, 3 for 3.
She's not an offensive player though. I don't know why
Why are
everybody.
you down there grabbing boy trying to go back up? Kick that bitch out, bro.
Something about man, get that bitch, keep it high, and put it back up. Swing. Her team is also not very good. That's the reason why they had 2 top 10 picks last year.
They got some shooters.
They're not better than they were last year.
I feel like they should have just waited to make moves next season.
They're not better than they was last year.
Too fast this season, and trying to make the playoffs. I don't think it's gonna work
They're
out.
not making the playoffs. They gave up.
They never not making the playoffs. They got another top 10.
That's fine. You feel?
You know what though?
yeah.
We was bogus when we did win the ship with Kansas Parker. There ain't nobody really go to the parade.
Bro, I was at work.
I don't know where the fuck where was I at? I don't even know where I was at. That's crazy.
I was. It was dressy.
I wasn't going. I was at work.
I don't know where I was at. Man, Lee Angel Race, man, she be good. Like, I feel like y'all, I ain't say y'all, but people are putting her in this role that she, like I said, like she's more of a Dennis Rodman, more of a Draymond. They trying to, and that's
I can get that more of a Draymond type.
More of a Draymond type. That type of role.
She got a pass to be a Draymond, man.
That's who the hell she? Have you seen the team? Who's she passing to? Who is she passing to?
Atkins shooting 40% from the 3-point line.
Yeah,
Banham.
Because her last couple years, she
been inconsistent.
36% from the 3-point
She
line.
because she got a clear. She got the best shooter they got.
Allen, 34% from the 3-point line.
Mm-hmm.
Angel Reese is 33% from 3-point. Because she won for 3, she don't really take no
Right.
shots. That's really it. You got 3 other shooters on the team shooting above you and behind people. I'm almost certain.
And they still average under
More
15
attempts.
points probably though. Right, Lee.
I'm seeing 5 for 10, 2 for 4, 3 for 7, then Angel Reese 3 for 10 on averages. But they're shooting 47, 41, 43.
The only one that matters in that one, it will be Ariel Atkins, because she probably played the most minutes. I know Rachel Benham just get garbage.
She just get garbage.
Yeah.
Garbage minutes. And she like they.
So she gonna keep cold.
Yeah, she was cold last year.
But Ariel's supposed to be like she's supposed to be like their go-to scorer. She's supposed to be that lead scorer. She actually supposed to be the leader on the goddamn team, the best player on the team for real. But she just
Inconsistent.
inconsistent. That's why she's here.
Yeah.
Currently. But no Angel Reese standards, man. You got a black queen. You got my support. Just get better. Get in the gym. Work on your layout package.
I love Caitlin Clark.
Hey,
Love Caitlin
speaking
Clark.
from two legendary milkmen, we are not bashing Angel Reese because she's a black sister. All right?
You got better because she's fast.
Because she's fast with ass, bro.
You see? As a legendary milkman, I'm saying it's not.
Caitlin Clark stats.
Oh my God, bro. We ain't gotta look at Caitlin Clark. This ain't about her.
That was good.
She's good though, but she's a better player. No one.
I say Reese just back on the late bloomer.
It's like comparing Steph Curry
to the W.
to Hashim the Beat.
But I would have chosen Draymond.
That's
She beat is crazy. Oh, that's funny as fuck.
Jump and get rebound, bro. That's it.
Okay, as we sit here and watch the NBA Finals, we are sitting here watching the OKC Thunder versus the Indiana Pacers. Who would have thought in 2025 on this bingo card we would have OKC versus Indiana in the NBA Finals?
No, I think this probably will be the most least watched finals.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
If this was probably Paul George Pacers and
Yeah.
KD,
Mhm.
OKC,
That's on the bus. That's on the bus.
I've heard multiple media personalities saying, "Man, I don't want to watch no OKC and Indiana. They ain't got no superstars. This is just
Shaq
basic."
just won MVP. They ain't got no superstar.
Yeah, I mean, would you consider Shea a superstar?
I would.
No.
Wait, we're not. Wait.
But like,
He's not. Star. Yeah.
Let's say for the 20. What hours is he? 25, 26.
Yeah.
So you got that. So for that under, he's a superstar.
Yeah, he next, bro. He in that Tatum and Edwards.
Yeah,
he in that conversation with them.
Like, it's just
I think
No, not this year.
Take Jokic.
Last year he was.
Okay.
Last year he
Some
was.
I think it was Jokic. From what I think it was Jokic.
Look that up, fact check.
I think that was
Facebook
Jokic.
be putting out false information.
I think-
the first person to win MVP when one of the, I think it was like 5 that won scoring and MVP in the same season and went to the finals in their first. I think Allen did it, Mike did it, Steph did it.
No, I want to say Jokic.
Yeah, no, it was Shane. 32.
Okay.
It was this year.
It was Giannis started out there. Jokic was hurt.
There you go. Now I like Shea though.
So that's 2 years in a row.
On Facebook,
Yeah.
Now I fuck with Shea, bro. I fuck with Shea. Like I said, just because, like I said, what he did in the fucking World Championship 2 years ago, the Olympics this past summer,
They lost.
but like he
they were 4.
can hoop though,
They
bro.
lost.
He can hoop though, bro.
Y'all watch that?
Yeah. Brooks out there.
Denver Brooks selling that. Denver Brooks cough they got that game, bro.
What was that, the Quarter Gold? The Netflix?
Yeah, Puerto Rico, that's the name.
Yeah.
That was live right
That's
there.
really hard. That's really hard. Now I fuck with Shea, but like I guess with the young, they have to say aura. He got game on the freak. I don't like some of the foul baiting sometimes. But
James Harden did too, and we prayed.
But also, I didn't play that shit. But I also feel like it's the game of chess.
Sometimes?
It's sometimes,
I ain't
bro.
even gonna lie. Yeah, James Harden used to be real big on that.
That's why he changed the rules.
He got it from who? DeRozan. DeRozan got it from D-Wade.
Yeah, I actually,
No.
with the swim through, with the swim through.
Oh, that. Yeah.
I seen KD cheat that.
When they-
Don't hit a layup, put the ball behind your head and make you reach for it. Like, go back and watch the late highlights.
He had that drive where he'd come real hard and he'd bring them all
That's
the
my
way up.
shit, though.
Yeah.
It
That's
is swing
that
under.
shit. That's the windmill joint. I'm working. That's my shit. Ooh, that's that shit.
I hated that move, bro.
That's my shit. No, but now Shay, he's like like you said, it's rules. Like he just manipulate the rules. Like beat me. Like you said, beat me. Like figure it out.
And then Kobe said, like, you know what I'm saying, look at the rule book and see where people supposed to be on certain spots and, you know what I'm saying, manipulate that to, you know, I'm able to, like, hey, you know what I'm saying, I'm right here with you.
Right,
Yeah.
but like I said, I remember man, you would teach me shit like that. Like man, if I do it here, like well, I probably like it's crazy. But like I said, you do it at an angle, it's like this. You know what the ref said? You got a ref here. Just get the angle to where like to the blind spot to where you can.
I tell the ref, like, yo, you know, you see them smacking my motherfucker.
Yeah, so
I'll put
it's
this bitch in the air, bro.
that type of thing. But
I
he
ain't
kind of
gonna lie.
exaggerated little shit. You feel me on that Canada shit, on that
Bro,
Canadian
This
shit.
motherfucker got one of the worst whistles I ever played with.
He was rapping one of the games?
No, he don't
Stupid
get
ass
calls.
I don't get caught.
He keep the ball up here, like he literally keep the ball up, and they just be,
Yeah.
Injuries.
and he just be look.
Keep it
hey,
high.
He just be look.
Keep it high. Keep it high.
Hey,
Keep it high.
he just be looking at the ref
Don't
like,
bring it down.
I'll help you out, Andrew.
hey,
On bro.
they smacking the shit out of him. He got one of them moments
She does
when
it
you
about
stare
it.
into the camera and shit. He be like,
No, it's the power move for me.
She do what she just gonna do.
Just go up with
She
it.
like fuck it.
it.
So the rim was there somewhere.
Hey, this episode I was actually supporting this. Let me stop, man. I
Man, leave that young black queen alone, man.
Her little skin looking at, I fuck with it too. See it,
Leave that woman
relax,
alone.
slow.
That's correct. But we here. The NBA has come a long way.
We picking who we picking?
OKC in 5.
I got Indiana in 6.
Indiana 6 is what? I'll take that back.
SGA, PGA, USA. Lakers in 5.
The Canadian. Like I'm say.
Lakers in 5.
I go 7, and I'm gonna say Shea. 7.
7. God.
Because I read something online, they was like, it's 2 small market teams. So to get the most out of it,
They got
so the strip.
you gotta go with
The
7.
strip.
Hey, I think it was you all talking about with that, where they was talking about how all these people on the podcast, how like the old NBA players is low key leaking out that the NBA low key kind of script and how they be playing it. I don't know if that was you all talking about.
That
Or
Luka
somebody
trade,
I was working with.
Luka trade to the draft pick, oh my gosh.
Hey man.
The
Hey,
NBA is
Oh my
scripted.
gosh.
I'm gonna take a drink of
Hey,
that.
Dallas just got a page with the number 1 overall pick, WNBA.
Yeah, shout out my team.
Then
They
after
made Cooper.
trading Luka, you get Cooper now.
Honestly though, this is an unpopular opinion. Dallas, if Kyrie and AD come back healthy, that's a scary team.
But AD,
But see,
it's hard for
Kyrie
them.
got to almost until them in next year
Yeah.
afterwards. 'Cause, you know, he told the QB the ACL or some shit.
Who, Curry?
Kyrie, yeah, for like man.
He told the same thing I told.
Yeah,
And, no, I'm back. I'm back hooping.
You ain't
I ain't running. I'm
He
going.
ain't getting fast out.
Hey, I'm going 3-point to 3-point. I'm not sticking no defense to run the zone.
Oh hell no.
But
Fuck with that.
Hey,
But-
hell.
Fuck with that.
Fuck
I ain't
that.
getting you no fast break. Ain't getting you nothing.
As long as you can outlet.
Yeah.
Hell no, man. They ain't fuck with people.
Hey, he living his days through Gucci now.
Yeah. I'm living through this.
I seen him play. You know how he pull up, he dribble, and just shoot that. His son doing it now.
Yeah.
So, he can be a basketball dad, bro. It's time to retire.
No, I'm getting back. I gotta lose the stomach,
You
man.
can't lose to him.
No, bro, that's why I'm feeling. That's why I'm feeling legit. My son, he got some height on him too
Yeah,
now.
he gonna let you live down.
Oh, my God.
You could talk to me though.
Type shit. I got the last piece of chicken, nigga.
Yeah.
It's my chicken. Like, damn, they get some balls, they get some hair on their chest. Man, you beat me in the game, think you got it out. It's crazy work. But man, what you got? Like I said, you got your hands and some of everything you said in the gaming, streaming, sports. So let's talk about, like I said, Gameovermaine. What's up with the Gameovermaine? What's
Yeah,
up with the
let
game?
us know.
So like I
Plug your
said,
stuff.
It's about to get active.
Streaming every day on Twitch. You can follow me, Gameovermaine on Twitch. Also, YT. You got the merch going. I'm gonna drop the link for the stove.
Yes,
so
sir.
I gotta repeat it. And y'all shop there. We got some new merch coming out with the gang.
With the gang,
All
yeah.
gas over it.
All gas.
So be tuned. Be on the lookout for that at the end of the month. That's gonna be decent. We be on Call of Duty. We be on 2K, Marvel Rivals. Anything I want us to play, we already played it, or we can play it.
I ain't never your lobby no more. That shit sweaty. Call of Duty?
We play Call of Duty.
Yeah.
He said it was sweaty.
Yeah.
He gave him sweaty.
I'm going up in the middle of the night. I'll do it again.
Yeah, bro, like, bro, when you join the game, you're like, who the fuck is that? What's your name? What's up there again?
Take them cheeks.
Yeah, like, who the fuck is taking these cheeks at this time of night? It's like,
Take them cheeks.
I think this is my name friend. I'm shit at home.
Especially you see in the little, what it is, the little emblem, whatever you want to call it, say shrimp.
Yeah.
Captain Shrimp, and I'm Lieutenant Meaty.
They got, you know what? They got some crazy
That'll
names.
be- yeah, that'll definitely.
Oh no, I changed my name. We was on the game one day, me and him and my other brothers. And every person we came across had some weird ass fucking name. Like I was just like, I'm changing my
We had
shit.
Perk 30 on the game last night, right? 30.
When y'all got off, I was playing, and you know the clan name, it was like, you know, the symbol for the penis with a thing. I was just like, reporting this to the
Alright, so now let's get into something I brought up on a couple podcasts about a conversation that me and Maine had. Like I said during his wedding stretch, where he it was after the wedding, and he was sitting on, like I said, the fact that most of his friends couldn't make.
Oh, that's you.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah. I had something to say about that.
You feel me? So he had a conversation, like he called us up individually.
Appreciate it.
And
Preach love, prosperity.
like I said, when he came, he was just like on some, like, yeah, it really hurt and things like that, and whatever the case may be. And like I said, I felt like that was a turning point in my life, just overall. Like I said, as a man, for our friendship, as far as me and him, like I said, I felt like from my point of view, like we went from like, damn, this was like my childhood friends, and I'm like, oh, this is like a friend that's gonna be we in this, but like this is we here, we locked in, like I said, and then I grew as a man from that. Because like men, we usually don't have concept, like you just like, oh, it is what it is.
Yeah, you just let it die.
Yeah, let it die. It is what it is. Or
I was
like,
ready for it. I was ready to let it die.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
See, he was type shit. Like,
I can respect the honesty.
yeah, like that's the dudes that were like, oh man, they ain't come. Oh, fuck it, they don't really care. It is what it is. It's whatever.
That was
But
it.
Well, you did the first just over people coming to your funeral? I mean, no, that's it.
No, it wasn't that. It was more so like we hung out a lot, and there's some more people that I won't say because they can't speak on what they got, but I would speak on their behalf. We hung out a lot. We did a lot of shit together, and I never asked people for things. So this more important event I got, and I asked you to be there for me when I need you. You know, I'm always there for everybody. I'm a giver at heart, and some people take advantage of that. And I had to learn that myself, that you can, takers are just gonna take, and givers gonna give regardless, because that's what it's in their nature.
Yeah.
So I had to fall back on that because I felt like I was being taken advantage of. So that's when I was just like, damn, was we really even that close? Like, I'm telling you, I need you for my most important event in my lifetime. And none of our friends are on the same page that I am. So I felt like as me being brothers, that we call each other brothers, that we should always be there for each other, especially at that time. So for them to be a box, because my wife came up with the idea that we should give people, brass boxes and, groomsmen boxes. I wasn't for the idea. I'm like, man, fuck that. Why niggas gonna eat that shit? Like, if I tell you in my way, what fuck you, a box gonna mean and shit. But, just doing the extra shit and me getting into it, like, oh man, I fuck with these motherfuckers the long way and shit. Like, I'm doing all this shit. I'm going to the store buying shit to put in the box, and I'm giving you this box, and I'm saying, here you go. You and my wedding, bro. I see you when when the time comes. And there was a destination wedding. And I'm telling people a year in advance, like, get your passports, book through the hotel. You can pay as you go.
I made a deposit and everything.
You
So
can make a deposit. You can pay the rest when you get there. We could pay on it, and then we get down there, you ain't got to do shit. You just check in your room and go. So when people started dropping out, and I'm looking at myself, I'm like, damn, I ain't gonna have nobody standing on my side. Even my sisters came to me, they was like, well, you want me to be on your side? I'm definitely, it shouldn't be like that.
Yeah.
My homies should be there for me. Like, I already don't talk to, my brother, so we're not close. So I'm telling these people, I'm like, damn, you more of a brother to me than my own brother. So I feel like we locked in the long way, bro. And then when they dropped out on me, I felt like I just got stabbed in the back. And shit, and then to actually have the wedding, and then them not calling to check and see how it go, that shit pissed me off too. So I'm like, damn, it was a lie. I'm like, damn.
And so it put into respect when you say nobody even called and checked afterwards.
Right, even told me congratulations.
Right, I get that part. Cause I was one of the main ones. Like, all right, what about when you ain't come to my shit? That was my thing, but I get what you coming from.
So, and then, it was more shit. I mean, you
No.
go into it, we can go into it. That's about that.
Oh, no, exactly. It was just,
because I was like, damn, you was that shit. I talked about my little predicament with Kevin wedding. So
they was like it was just like. Like I said, we had the conversation. Like I said, everybody had their reasons for dropping. Like I said, I only can speak on mine. Like I said, like that's one of the. I speak on the podcast all the time. Like I said, that stress like one of the worst moments of my life.
Yeah.
Like I was just going through, like I said, I just had the baby, I was here, I was going there, stuff going wrong. It was just bad.
Wait, so you didn't go to the wedding?
No, everything was just bad. At that time, it was all bad.
Well, I will give him more credit, because he did, like, he lost money in that shit.
Right,
He did lose money.
I was making payments on the whole and everything.
Yeah, he did lose money. So that's why I was like,
I was probably one of the first to fucking book. Put it deposit. I was geeked.
What was the wedding though?
It was at Dominican Republic. It was a destination wedding.
That's also putting a strain on people too.
But like I said, when I proposed to my wife, it was in her uncle's backyard, and we was talking about it amongst my brothers, Dane, my uncle, and my wife, my sisters, and we was like, they brought the idea of like, yo, we should do a destination wedding. I was already thinking, me and my wife was already thinking, and we just like, shit, why the fuck not? Like, shit, we young. We can go somewhere we never been, and we all together celebrating that event.
That shit would be
lit. A nigga like me, I'm scared of planes for real, so unless it's
that bitch would have been lit. I was geeked as hell. I was geeked as fuck. I ain't gonna lie, I was geeked.
I mean, like I said, I tell you, I would have told congratulations.
Right.
I'm like, yo, listen.
I see you get that.
This became up.
I was geeked, but I knew who I was walking down the aisle with and everything, bro. I was geeked. I was exactly. I was fucking geeked. Nigga, I bought the good draws. Nigga, I bought Rihanna draws. Nigga, I bought like 4 pairs of Rihanna draws. Nigga, 50, bro. I was a geek, nigga.
Yeah, he was geek.
I was geek.
Rihanna draws.
We talked about it all the time on the phone. He like, yeah, bro, I can't wait.
Oh, man, well,
and I think Dave was the first person I spoke to, because like I was about feelings too and shit, because I only had like 3 groomsmen and shit, because my wife had like 8 bridesmaids and shit. So I was throwing my shots on Snapchat and shit, listening to Tupac, hit 'em up and all that shit, listening to friends, how many of us have them and shit like that.
You was doing
so I was throwing my shit but they never reached out to me, so I just even felt more disrespected. So I just ended up having a conversation with my wife about it. She was like, well, just thinking of it this way. If you had the wedding here, is you 100% sure that they wouldn't be there? And I was like, you right. And she made me look at it in a different light. Yeah. So I'm like, if I had it here, there's no doubt in my mind them motherfuckers would have been there way before I even got there, asking me, where the fuck you at? And shit, like, we here before you.
The right woman. Ooh.
So let me ask a question. Ooh. Have you thought about doing
celebration here?
Celebration here, yeah.
Yeah, but we're gonna do 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah, 5 years for all the people who, and then like we might do something in between for like the intimate shit, but everybody else that want to come, now you gotta wait 5 years. So you only got 2 more to go. You only got 2 more to go.
How about knowing you?
About 4 years.
4 years? Yeah. When did you get married?
3 years ago.
I ain't get an invite. Hey, I'm just saying, man. 3 to 8 ratio.
3 to 8.
Hey, that don't do
Nah,
my eyes.
he has some.
I got a chance somewhere.
Nah, you definitely
Yeah.
have a chance.
We'll talk after.
Yeah.
You had a chance.
So Dane was the first person I actually reached out to, because I knew that he was gonna be the most person to hear me out the most.
Yeah.
And stuff. So I called, had a conversation with him, and it was like I was just upset. You guys didn't call. We didn't do no bachelor party. Like. I feel like we really dropped the ball on a lot of shit.
That's crazy.
It's a lot of people, gang. It's a lot of people, gang. It ain't just on Dave. It's at them as a collective, bro.
Hey, damn, I'm.
So it was no leader of that collective.
Nah, right.
So y'all all gotta take equal share.
Part of me?
Nah, I did.
You didn't get to see big soapy titties the day before your
Nah, I
party.
didn't.
Alright.
And they ain't book a Megan Thee Stallion performance or nothing for me,
Yeah, I
bro.
was in Houston. It's nothing but thick shit down there.
It's shit. So we
No.
ended up talking that part out, and he was like, you right, we really fucked up, and I apologize. He cried about it. I said I cried about it too. Shit, I think we cried on the phone together that day too, and shit. Like, cause man don't really have them conversations where we can be vulnerable together. We all ready to let it die, and I'm pretty sure they was ready to let it die too. They was like, cause they probably didn't know how to approach me about the situation.
Nah, I ain't want to let it die. I ain't gonna lie. I was just sitting like, damn, bro. I was just sitting salty as fuck. Like, damn. Like you said, then like, what the fuck, bro? Like, I said I was salty, like I said, but like then I was going through what the fuck I was going through. Like, damn, bro, like, fuck.
Yeah, and then like I say, my wife telling me if I had here, no matter what they had going on, I'm pretty sure they would have been there. So I just had to look at it from your side. You had your eggs in multiple baskets and shit. Your money was going more places, and they couldn't stretch to where I needed to stretch. But that was okay because shit, that one event ain't gonna stop us from being brothers and stuff.
I just text you my grievance.
So like, I told them. I'm like, I told all my gang. I'm like, if you was in that predicament that I was in, or if you ever in that predicament that I was in, I would hate that for you. Because I know how it felt for me to be in that situation. So I told them if they ever was to get married, and I want to get y'all take on this, like I can't be in your wedding. Because I feel like I can't be there for you how you want me to be there for you if you want that for me. Y'all free to try me.
I can relate to the situation because, like I said, my brother got married, Tevin, and I was supposed to walking down the aisle with somebody too, same situation. So I ain't gonna lie, I did text you ain't throwing no bachelor party votes.
I want the best man also, but I agree. I feel.
Who was the best man though?
Nah, he wasn't.
See,
He cut. He cut. Nigga, you the best man. Yeah.
But at the same time, still the collective though.
They answer right there. But so my brother got married and. I kept it above with him, like, I was trying to get back on my feet, trying to, you know what I'm saying, because I be doing some shit I ain't supposed to be doing. But he understood, and he was like, I think the situation was, I think the girl wasn't walking down the aisle no more or some shit like that. I don't know how the fuck that situation went. But he was like, hey, bro, don't even got to worry about the suit, because I couldn't come up with the money for the suit. He was like, just show up. And I was like, cool. And Kendall bought me the little suit tie, you know what I'm saying, shit to above. I had some black dickies. I was them bitches on dollars. The only thing I'm mad about is I showed my support, you know what I'm saying? I called them during the wedding, you know what I'm saying? While they was up there doing a little kissy shit, you know, motherfucking crap in the glass, all that shit. I really was just hurt that I couldn't wear regular clothes and I seen somebody else in shorts.
This fucking guy, bro. We went to go to the gym shorts.
Look, I got told dress formal. Cool, no problem. I'll buy a time.
Who showed up in shorts though?
Somebody said I showed up. I saw Tim's. I saw shorts.
But how close is that to your brother? Like,
I don't fucking know. And I was in the back.
Oh, okay.
And I was in the back too. That's what I'm saying. It didn't matter. I was in the back. See,
They want to be.
I was in the back with him.
Oh shit.
We was in the back together. But I digress. I understand because I reached out and the conversation was held differently, but also it wasn't no destination wedding too.
Right.
I also feel like just people's predicaments you never know. So I get the idea and wanting to do that, But also, you gotta look at it, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's pockets might not be long.
Yeah, you gave us a year and a half, man. Fuck, I ain't about.
How long did it? How long?
We had
That's a question for you. So from invite to the actual day of the wedding, like, how long did people have
engagement? Because I told them already that it was gonna be a destination wedding when I proposed to my wife.
Was it like
in May? And I think it was 2000. Okay, yeah, it was about a year.
So you got a
year and a half to get your money up.
Enough time is counted to chill.
Yeah.
I mean,
It was enough time.
yeah,
It was enough time.
but you know, once again,
Yeah, like, and I had to look at it that way too, cause like I said,
I'll be able to get a babysitter, guy.
yeah, I know it required a lot. Everybody had to get a passport.
It's not time.
Everybody had to book the hotel through the website. Wish you got a discount on. I'm just throwing that out.
I had to swim out joint everything. They got paid for. I'm gonna pay for more than half of my shit.
But we gotta go back there though.
Man, hey man, can I go? Never mind. I'm saying, can I go back and shit? Let's go this way.
Hey man,
How you feel about it, though? You know what I'm saying?
honestly,
He said
My-
my friend's trash.
no, my opinion is a little changed. You know, I was one of the main ones. Like, you know, shit come up. You know, it's all about how you approach the person. Like, if you talk to them and tell them like, yeah, bro, you know, this shit kind of upset me that y'all don't show up. Then it's a conversation we had. He can tell you like what happened. Like, if it's some real shit that happened, he'll let you know. But for the people that dipped on you and didn't check on you, didn't say congratulations, them motherfuckers, them the ones that's like, yeah, alright, bro. I can see why you was on some fuck you type shit. Yeah, I can see that. That's understandable.
How do you feel that conversation, like you said, changed and helped our relationship and even help you as a man? Because like you said, men, we like, as men, as friends, as brothers, we don't have those conversations. Like, we don't fucking cry together and things like that. So I like I said, for me, I said that was a shift for me, dramatic. Like, now you just in our fucking friendship, just as a whole, as far as how I communicate with my other friends and my other brothers and shit like that, based on that conversation we had. Like, so I would say, I'm on the front porch crying, like, damn, my man.
I was at work crying by the time. I was like 30 minutes before me clocking out at work crying.
You feel like
in the aisle and shit, putting up soda and shit. I was
like,
no, bro.
Like, you feel like that type of shit, but like I said, from that, like I said, now I talk to even them, I talk to them, like, I'm more open with them, or with everybody else from that. And like I said, then it helped, even with a relationship with everybody, like with women and just everywhere else, it has helped me from that relationship. Like, so how did that conversation help you and where we at as far as like friendships and how you at with it?
I'd say it definitely helped because I'm more open to talking about what's hurting me. Like, if you did something that upset me, which I just told you in the car, it take a lot to get under my skin because I really just let shit go because I'm not a drama type person. So, like, I really just let shit go. Like, if you feel some way towards me, okay, you gonna feel that way, but we can talk about it tomorrow, you know, because I can't get to you today, but I'm gonna talk to you tomorrow.
You didn't.
I know, it take a lot.
Yeah, he was
and that took a lot. So, like, bro, I'm in the car riding Tupac and shit every fucking day. Like, I had to let that shit be known. Shit, so
I ain't no killer, but don't push me.
Exactly.
It was more like, first of all, fuck you, bitch. So,
it applies, bro. You
it was more like that.
Hey, I know you stay at dropping loads of
shit. But I feel like the conversation we had, it just made me talk to everybody more. Like, I think Mike was the last person I talked to the longest, cause like Mike is actually fam.
Yeah.
Not saying you not fam, but
That's
Mike
fam.
is blood.
That's blood.
So like, and I literally told him like he more of a brother like my own brother. So I feel like that conversation was the hardest. And then on that day we had to help you move, and me and Mike had our little moment because that was my first time seeing him.
Yeah.
And like,
damn, hold on, oh shit.
yeah, like.
Damn.
That was my first time seeing him. But after the wedding, I proposed, I didn't see Mike in person for like 2 years.
Yeah, because I've had like 2 years.
So we had a phone conversation, but I feel like the vibe was still different. Like, I need to see you in person to, you know, peep and shit. So that was my first time seeing him. So I didn't even, when you told me Mike was there, I was like, look, dog, you want to help you move? Like, for real, like, But I went, you know, I was like, I ain't doing it for Mike, I'm doing it for Dane. You know, that's my guy. So we helped move. I spoke, of course. I'm a cordial person. I know how to be cordial. Spoke to him. You know, we just been throwing boxes in the truck. And then when you and Darvell walked to the front, you know, I was like, I didn't want to have a conversation. I was just like, fuck it. But, you know, I'm just a man in me. I was just like, bro, this shit eating at you. Just say it. You just if you don't reciprocate, you know where you stand. You know where you stand. They don't reciprocate. So let me just get my piece off and I clear my conscience off. Let my heart hurt a little bit less than what it was, and we good. And you know, we made up. You know, we hugged, cried and shit. And I said I was apologize for throwing shots because I was throwing shots. I gotta take accountability for my part. I played a part in that shit too. And shit. So, and he apologized. He said he dropped the ball too. And, you know, we made it up. Shit. And I just feel like we grow a little bit more too. I'm trying to get the boy to come out the house more often to hang with us, but he don't want to hang no more.
He working on some big shit.
And then the conversation I had with Jamal, that was my best man, my homie Jamal. And, you know, he called me and shit. He's like, bro, I was just, you know, you've been my boy since high school, like freshman year and shit, 2008 and shit. I knew the nigga. So he like, bro, I just couldn't let that shit go and shit. So he had did the hard part on that conversation, carrying, you know, us to get back. So he built that bridge back up and shit. I ain't have to walk across it. Cause really, when y'all say he really dropped the ball being the best man. Shit. So he really dropped the ball and shit.
You didn't get to see no titties, no.
All I needed was Megan Thee Stallion, bro. I would have been happy.
Megan's crazy.
This is before Tory, man. This is before Tory.
So that's thick Megan.
Yeah.
That's thick Megan.
It's before Tory, man.
No wars, no titties, no nothing, no bitch taking panties and shit. None of that.
No pitchy pink salmonella, none of that.
No pink eye, no nothing. Like, damn.
Before we took a brief momentary break, I had you had to get your spill out. I feel that. How's it gonna be married?
It's dope, man. I know marriage ain't for everybody, but it's definitely for me. I think you just gotta find the right person. And I've been with my wife since high school. Like, that was my childhood love right there. Like, for real.
Sweetheart.
Yeah, high school sweetheart. So we've been together for
high school sweetheart, fat now.
Bro, I'm 30 years old. Well, 31 now, but my wife 30. Thank you. And I knew her for half her life. Like, that's crazy. To know somebody half their life is fucking crazy.
Cause y'all know me, man. I feel like marriage is a bad contract, but hey, if it works for you,
appreciate it. And she A1, bro.
I ain't got shit to take.
If I call her right now, be like, yo, cook me some pot roast, macaroni, bake, and ham and cheese, you know, it's done by the time I go.
Wait.
I swear to fucking God, bro.
That specific meal, cause pot roast take like fucking.
I mean, like, it ain't gonna be. I'm just saying, like, if I woke up in the morning and facilitated that move, and I had to go to work, and I came home, my plate would have been made. That simple.
And she got a sister? I ain't trying to get married.
Yeah, she do got a sister.
She got 200.
Nah, you like with 200?
You gotta be two something, do something.
I got text her right now. Tell her to step on the scale.
Oh my God, man!
Hey,
oh, you got my attention.
They dead serious, little bro.
She gotta be heavy to get in this Chevy. I swear to God.
They dead serious, little bro.
I'll facilitate something. See what's out there, you know.
Oh my God, all-wheel drive, we'll make it.
Yeah.
All gas don't break, baby. Shout out to the merch. Shout out to the merch coming soon.
Merch coming soon. Oh man, high school sweethearts. But any, like I said, cause we been, like I said, we all, I guess, single except you, just like that.
Mm-hmm.
No, I ain't saying. I belong to the street.
Alright, shit like that.
I'm a connoisseur of many things.
So like, what is it, like, what kind of advice can you give us, like, you feel me, as far as like,
for the people that want to be married.
for the people.
Oh, not even married.
What do you think of marriage? Just like the relationship, like, just relationship.
That's what I was telling y'all. That civil union partner.
The civilian.
That's a step under marriage. It's the same thing.
Like what, like for like relationship, like what works, like give us like a hidden gem, like okay, why is relationship and marriage working for you? Like oh man, this is the key. This is the key you think is the key.
It's always fall back to communication. I would say that I wasn't a big communicator in like life. You know, I was quiet, so like I let all my thoughts just fester until I'm ready to dish them out. You know, and she really helped me open up and to communicate better. And I feel like once you communicate, you can learn your partner more, and they can learn you more because you're willing to facilitate as well. Because if you just living for you and you trying to be in a relationship, it ain't gonna work. And she living for her, and you know she trying to be with you, it's not gonna work. I live for her and she live for me, and then we live for each other.
That's a fucking bar. Oh my God. Quote that. Clip that.
I just
put it on the postcard. Goddamn.
Put that on a shirt.
Put that on a shirt.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just feel like communication always comes back. Because if I'm mad about something, she don't know I'm mad, but she comes to me.
You can't get mad enough and not know you mad.
Right.
Because you ain't set up before you mad.
Right.
I hate that. That should be
yeah. So now I'm taking all my anger out on her because she pissed me off in this moment, and they ain't had shit to do with her. So if I could communicate to her like, yo, just give me 5. Let me just calm down, get work up off me. Or she calm down, get work up off her, and then, you know, we get that work together.
That's my shit. I do that. Like, give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Let me go take a walk. Let me go get some shots up. That's my thing. Let me go get some shots up. And now let me eat because I don't like to. Like, just give me a minute. Yeah.
But sometimes, you know, she could know. She just know. She like, what's wrong with you? I didn't even say nothing. Oh, so-and-so pissed me off. Oh, you already know. What you want to drink? You want to go out to eat? Like, you want some Wingstop?
No.
Wingstop for me. Wingstop for me. Wingstop for me. It's the same way. Like, for real. It's like, it's just communication. And now she knows me like the back of her hand. Like, if I go home right now and I'm cheating, she was like, oh, you had a good time on that podcast. Like, you already know. Like, shit. I just feel like I wanted to
say we a vibe, goddammit.
Yeah.
So outside of your wife being like your backbone and everything, you know, when you was going through your times and everything, what else did you do to like bring you peace? Like if you was upset at the world, like say your wife ain't home, say she outside at work, whatever, you at home. What's one thing you was doing that helped create peace for you?
I would say playing the game. Like, you know, that's what made me start my clothing line, my YouTube channel, just to help alleviate stress. You know, merch right there. Shout out to the game for supporting the merch, man. Like,
I paid extra for this 3XL.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I gotta let them know if 3XL cost. It costs to have a big back, bro.
I gotta make money off somebody.
People, bro.
Hey, man.
Gotta make money, man.
I'm real niggas ain't asking no coupon yet.
Ladies,
But next time you get the coupon.
Let your man play the game.
Yeah, let him play the game.
Let him play the game, bro.
So that was one of the things. That's one of the main things. Really.
Yeah. Besides my wife, that's my next biggest is, you know, playing the game, being that stress reliever, yelling at somebody on Call of Duty instead of yelling at somebody in the world.
That's right.
Well then,
cursing out my kids and shit.
I guess you can. Since you're saying that, I'm gonna ask. This can go for all y'all too.
Let's get it.
Group question, group discussion.
What we got?
Mainly you, since you're a connoisseur of video games, I would say you got your own channel, you got your own merch.
Definitely.
It's all surrounded from you, you know, getting that love from video games.
Definitely.
We all had it as a kid. We all shared it as a kid.
Merch.
I started on a Dreamcast.
Ooh.
Yeah, I started Dreamcast, and I switched to Xbox. On Microsoft now, I can't play with the gay station.
Whoa.
I'm out of the gay station.
I just call it P5 now, bro. That's why we just call it P5.
Yeah, it's the gay station.
That's why we just call it. I'm gonna say I started on the PlayStation.
I started too. Then I grew up.
Wow. But the thing is, I would have still had an Xbox because I switched from PS2 to 360, but I got the Rings of Death.
I think everybody paid this.
I had to go back.
The Rings of Death turned everybody.
Yeah, I had to go back.
I think everybody had a 360.
I had to go back after that, bro. Because that was like the newest. Well, they had the fat box, the fat Xbox.
Yeah.
But
Black joint,
the controller bigger than the motherfucker whole forearm and shit.
You see, y'all so much. I started on like PlayStation Dreamcast. My first,
matter of fact,
my first game was a Sega Genesis.
Yeah, I take that back. Mine was Genesis. I still got my Genesis.
You had that one.
Oh, the one with, it's just 2 sticks on
it. Was like
it's like 4 buttons.
Yeah, 4 buttons.
Black remote.
But they got some big ass sticks on it.
No,
I'm thinking Atari. Yeah.
No, my first joint was Super Nintendo. It was the gray joint with like Donkey Kong, Super
Mario.
Mario. Super Nintendo was my first joint.
I don't remember the Super Nintendo, but I remember tripping over the cord and then falling on my head. I do remember that part.
Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
I like that. I had like.
You know, looking like.
Yeah, they had like we had high ass dresses and shit, TV all the way up there.
Yeah.
And I tried to step
remember it was gray.
trip the cord.
It was gray. It was like Mario. Like Donkey Kong, just like Super Nintendo. Then I went from Super Nintendo to Nintendo 64. That's when the shit getting cracking after that though. Once the Nintendo 64 came out,
007.
it was cracking
Smash
after
Bros.
that, bro. It was cracking after that. Mario Party.
Oh, the music. You get the groovy on that one.
It was up after that.
And you screen watching too?
Type shit.
Yeah.
I was screen watching. I ain't gonna lie.
You just, hey, y'all heard it? Matter of fact, everybody on Griff, y'all just heard what he said, right?
I was screen watching.
Hey, we knew niggas would get screen watching. Like,
I was screen watching.
You screen
I used to
watching.
hate motherfuckers who play with odd jobs in the 007. It was
Oh, yeah, you could've handled, bro.
this
Over you looking up here, you got
Handle,
that
bro. Yeah, I screen watch the fuck out of on there.
Damn.
Alright, so my question would be though, give me your top 5.
Ooh, our first top 5 of the season.
Top 5.
Who going first? I'm going first on the gas?
Yeah, you go
Oh,
first.
man.
This.
Okay.
Okay, Gameovermaine's top 5.
Top 5.
Alright.
Shit.
Mortal Kombat. I gotta whoop somebody ass in there.
three.
I told you 3. Mortal Kombat, GTA / Saints Row, like the first one though, not the
Saints
old.
Row was crazy.
Yeah.
Saints Row was hard.
Cause they was game banging.
Saints Row was hard.
Game banging
How you
on that.
customize like.
They wasn't game banging on GTA till San Andreas, but they was game banging though.
That's Saints
Yeah,
Row was
on
hard.
Saints Row. I think they came out around the same time though.
That shit was crazy.
NBA Live, I'm not 2K. I play 2K now because there's no NBA Live. But NBA Live is still around. You'll probably catch me on NBA Live, bro. Crash Bandicoot / Spyro.
Okay.
I think that's mine right there.
Alright.
Yeah.
I like this 5. I like this 5.
Yeah.
I like this 5.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, mine. I got mine is it ain't no order at all. But I'm gonna go Assassin's Creed, Black Flag.
Okay, yeah, that was a good one.
I'm gonna go.
It's a whole franchise list.
I'm gonna go. Mario Party. Like the OG Mario Party.
So, but the new Smash Bros stuff that falls under it too. You doing just the game or the franchise?
No, just the game, like Mario Party, like the Nintendo 64 joint, like Mario Party type shit. Just because like the nostalgia, like that's one of the first games we used to get it cracking on. That Smash Bros.
X-Men Legends too. We used to get cracking on that too, bro.
Yeah, so it's Assassin's Creed, Black Flag, Mario Party, like the Game Boy Pokemons, like the Red.
Yeah, Pokemon in mine, bro. Pokemon yellow,
Pokemon
Pikachu.
like silver, like gold. All them bitches used to be
The
crazy.
whole Pokemon series.
Yeah, Pokemon like original like Game Boy Advance color.
See, they don't know nothing about that
They
shit.
don't know about
bro.
that shit.
You ain't got to plug the light in and play the game at night, bro. Or go under the street light. Come on, man. What they know about that shit?
Like
bro?
crazy.
What they know about that, bro?
I'm gonna go 2K.
10, Kobe edition. Kobe. I already knew he was going 10.
10 was crazy.
Kobe was on the cover. That's the only reason why he
10.
chose it,
It
bro.
had to be 12 for me.
I just look at 13 was crazy.
13 was crazy.
13 was tough.
It would be 15 for me. That PlayStation 4.
The one after LeBron, right?
Yeah, I think that was the Paul George one.
It was like after
No, Paul George was 17, wasn't he?
13 was the one with the 3 covers like D Rose. Then was LeBron, and then because 14 was the first PS4.
Okay. That was on the park. Okay, I'm choosing that one. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's on
we
the
gonna-
park.
we gonna crazy on that one.
I still
We
got
gonna
video
crazy.
on YouTube
Yeah, we
on
go
the
crazy
park,
on
bro.
it.
We used to go crazy on
And then
that.
5 would be. I wasn't a Mortal Kombat person. I'm really a GTA person.
Street Fighter Tekken.
I guess it would be the Budokai series, Dragon Ball Z Budokai.
Yeah, Dragon Ball.
OG like the PlayStation 1s and 2 joints. It's like that, so that's where I'm gonna go.
Okay. You got something E or you need to turn the cook?
I need time to cook.
I ain't get into Dragon Ball till like high school, bro. I was late bloomer on that one.
Yeah, Budokai 1
I went I tried to play the Sparking Zero. I was ass, bro.
I ain't so I bought it. I'm trashing. I can't. I wanted that game so bad, and
Who you tell?
And I
just wanted to transform.
I can't play it, bro. I
just
can't.
wanted to be Goku, bro. Whoop a nigga ass one time.
So doo-doo, bro.
So it's an arcade bar in Chicago called Headquarters,
Yeah.
and they got it in there.
We went there.
Who's headquarters?
Yeah, your girl DJ there. That girl with the dreads.
At headquarters?
What
No, that was Emporium.
Oh, okay. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no, my bad.
We went to Headquarters. We got the Oreo shot.
there too?
The Oreo.
I ain't go to headquarters, baby.
That was the Emporium.
I be kicking it, damn, man. I be out kicking it and shit. Hey, what you got, Nut?
I'm torn because it's not 5, but I'm torn. So
Okay. Yeah, I did an honorable mention. I said Crash Bandicoot Spyro. That was my honorable
Crash
too.
go crazy.
Yeah, Spyro used to be my
I
man.
put Crash on my shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Halo.
Xbox
I ain't
ass
played
nigga.
Xbox.
Xbox ass nigga.
I got the reins of death too soon, bro.
Yeah, but no, I'm saying even then, back then,
That's right.
Halo was the game.
It was. It's nothing, but I never played it. But
Yeah, me either.
Xbox ass nigga.
Halo, Mortal Kombat,
Yeah, merch.
Midnight Club.
Dub edition. Oh my gosh.
Dub this was
God.
soundtrack was crazy.
The car
Soundtrack was
customization.
crazy.
Soundtrack was
Even the
crazy.
car color.
The car collection was
The
cool
car
too.
customization
Oh my
was big.
gosh.
Like I started in Need for Speed, and then I went to Midnight Club.
Cause these
But
three,
and I never went back.
Underground was crazy. These three
Underground 2 was the was
Yeah,
goated.
most wanted to.
Most,
Yeah.
most one was tough.
Yeah.
Most one was tough.
Oh, he had to race with a paint slip, bro.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
Call that motherfucker. You sick.
Most-
You
yeah,
cut the game off.
I ain't saying nothing.
You cut the game off.
Boy.
Don't
Hey.
talk to me today.
I was trying my hardest to beat the shit out of dude, and then they say, "You left a puddle of oil on the starting line. You need to shut it down soon." Motherfucker can't get to doing this and shit. I was like, no.
That's the drill, right?
No, that was most wanted.
Oh, okay.
The gray and blue.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, fuck. That's funny as fuck.
So I got Halo franchise,
Dub.
Mortal Kombat, Dub Edition, Midnight Club, GTA.
Of course.
GTA is goated.
Yeah.
And I'll
Gears of
say
War. Yeah.
Gears of War is up there, but they couldn't beat out Halo.
Okay.
Call of Duty and Halo, they like right there. I played Halo more years than I played Call of Duty, I'll say that. But I'll go Call of Duty. I asterisk that. Halo / Call of Duty. They'll share that spot. And number 5,
WWE. You had Bring the Pain back in the day.
Nah, I used to like it though, but
Okay.
No Mercy was crazy.
was a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, No Mercy was crazy.
SmackDown versus Raw was crazy.
SmackDown vs. Raw was the one. It'd have to be Madden.
Oh yeah.
I think you did play that. You
Boy.
crazy man.
Yeah, Madden was my
That shit
shit.
crossplay, man. You can try his bus.
Man, don't make me go back.
Shots fired. Boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom.
Get the
Shots
football.
fired.
We will be streaming college football 26.
Yep. I'll guess no breaks.
Yes, sir. So get that too.
Yeah, it was
Crossplay now.
It was Madden. I played Madden more than I played 2K. Like I'm lost. If I was to get on 2K right now, I wouldn't know.
different, bro. It's
Yeah,
so
I wouldn't
different, bro.
know.
I don't
ain't
even
like
play in the pod, bro. I just do franchise
Yeah.
moves, bro. Like,
I play my player with all the guys. So
Yeah.
shit.
It ain't
guys be trying to get me to play, but bro, I ain't played. I've been retired.
I watched
from the party.
somebody.
We get into it. Shit, that's what I'm gonna be streaming. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I watched somebody. Stream.
Also, if y'all play Speedstorm, it's like this. It's like Mario Kart.
I've been seeing you play that shit.
I've been seeing that shit.
I've been seeing you play that on.
Cold. Hey, my boy Hero, everybody fucking with him.
I've been seeing you. I've been thinking. You might be. I'm like, you might got
Big
somebody
Hero
playing the
6,
game.
man.
I be thinking the same
I think
thing.
that's who playing this.
I be thinking the same shit.
Game over there. Come on, man. What's your top 5, man?
Alright.
I mean, not top. What? Your 5.
Miss
Yeah.
B Nasty, Rita
Oh
Bangs.
my god.
Oh shit.
Pulse.
Wrong 5, man.
Who's number
Wrong
2?
5. Wrong
Rita
5.
Bangs.
Are we talking about the same 5?
Not gonna come.
Are we talking the
I
same
like
5?
little Slim joints, man.
Yeah.
Are we talking about the same 5?
I would go with Kieran.
Man,
What are you talking about?
Kyrie New York. I haven't said
Just
that.
text me the list off camera. But what are you talking about? Text me the list. What
Alright, I'm gonna just put like franchises. I was like, fuck it, I fuck with them.
Yeah, that's cool.
2K franchise for sure. It's just, you know, like I've been playing 2K since it was ESPN.
Just wish it was live.
Yeah, like, bro, look, that live with Melo on the cover.
Yeah.
You talking about with the dunks? When you got,
Dog tug that? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Throw that shit out the Jumbotron?
yeah, on the Jumbotron. Yeah.
If live would have stayed like that shit would have definitely been.
Man.
They lost me.
The one we used to play.
They lost
Oh,
me.
19.
19.
19.
19 was hard.
19 was
19
hard.
was really good, bro.
That's it's still the server's still live too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
19 was actually pretty
I'm
good.
gonna try. I got Crash Bandicoot. That's just my shit.
My boy.
Tekken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said Tekken. I called Tekken out. They was doing his list.
I bet, motherfucker, that shit was decent. Fucking league, bro, used to go crazy.
Ninja Gaiden. I don't know if niggas ever played that.
It's too fast for me, bro. My controller, I be, what the fuck going on? You got parry quick as hell on that game.
Swear to God. And then I got Uncharted, the series.
Oh my gosh. So out of that series, what's your favorite one?
I ain't gonna lie, I really just bought the Ninja Gaiden for the PlayStation 3.
No, I'm talking about the Uncharted one.
Oh, Uncharted. Oh shit.
They got 4 plus the spinoff.
I don't fuck the spinoff. I ain't gonna lie to you. The spinoff ain't as good as the.
I mean, it's not as good, but it was still great.
What was the second one called? Honor Among Thieves.
Yeah.
I fuck with that one.
Yeah, that one was good too. I like that. That train though, that was the best part of it. That was that train.
So I got
I
got an honorable mention.
Okay.
I think I might have to put Call of Duty over Halo and do Call of Duty / Halo because Black Ops
Black Ops 2.
and Black Ops 2.
Black Ops and Black Ops 2 was golden. No, Black Ops 2 for me.
Bro, that was the last time I played Call of Duty until this one.
Yeah,
Like that shit. That's
Black
like
Ops.
the OG Fire Rain. Zombies was at its peak. Zombies going crazy.
You ain't had all these loot
I
boxes.
fuck with the zombies now. Well, not the zombies now, but the one before, where like the levels determine how bad that shit got. I fuck with that shit. You can just stand in the end and just chill if you want to, but I was getting in the trenches, taking
That's
to
what
the
my
red
fucking.
zone.
I had that bus. My fucking.
I'm not that
I'll be sick.
He's like, damn, they can love me. You take the bus and shit.
Y'all know what though? I still never beat the Shadows of Evil on Black Ops 3.
Damn.
That one where you got all the Easter eggs, you gotta place the egg on the thing, and then you go get the sword, and you gotta kill with the sword. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about because I watched it on YouTube.
Yeah.
I told you,
like I seen it.
the last dude I played was Black Ops 2. So after that, I just fell off it.
I did some research online to see what some people had to say. You got Resident Evil.
Yeah, that's tough.
That was hard. That's hard.
Mike put the VR on us, bro.
That VR one was crazy. I didn't pay
Oh my
attention.
gosh.
That VR shit was crazy.
Yeah, you had that. I think you said Batman.
Batman's fucking awesome.
Yeah, Batman.
I'll flip all of those.
I see
Definitely.
Batman.
I ain't collect no trophies though, for real.
I just flipped them.
I see.
Real trophies crazy.
I see the Hitman games.
Yeah,
the Hitman series.
Blood money. Blood
Yeah, I
money.
heard
Hey, whatever happened to True Crime?
Bring that back out. Bring that back.
Dead to Rights.
Dead to Rights.
Oh my God.
Def Jam, Fight for New.
Def
Jam.
Jam. Fucking Bulletproof. He said Bulletproof.
Killzone.
You got Metal Gear on here.
Bulletproof.
Bulletproof.
Yeah, oh yeah, 50 Cent Bulletproof.
the first
What was
one,
the blood? What was it saying? Blood on the Sand, something like that. The second
The
one.
second one and PS6. That was like on PSP or something. It was like on
Nah,
handheld,
everything
right?
PlayStation 2.
I never played Doom. I don't know.
Yeah, I ain't played
That's based off that movie and shit.
Also, bitch.
I think it was a game back in the day first, but they all don't correlate though. That's the crazy thing about it. They their own thing.
And then somebody said the Spider-Man franchise was always good.
The new ones or the old ones?
All of them. Just
They had some shitty ones in between.
I remember that first one, you couldn't even get off the roof. You couldn't even get on the ground. Like,
shit, fuck that.
Like that
You
bitch
grab
out.
that photo, your camera pointing down.
yeah, the
from the
first
sky.
one, you had to shoot like that.
You just gotta shoot in a circle.
Definitely. I was just playing that police game like that.
So,
on my
that's the
stream.
first got about a 5% of shit.
No, though, but why they don't make games like NFL Streets like no more and shit like that?
NFL Street, oh my god, like fucking
NBA Street.
Mr. League was crazy.
Oh my god.
League,
bro.
they didn't bring that back.
We had some clashes that motherfuckers
Yeah.
would never know about in their lifetime, bro.
League, I follow this page on Facebook, it be popping up, like, bro, I'm in this league. That shit would be crazy. Like you said, give me the shot, I'm gonna take the shot, get back in the game, after you get injured, break niggas.
Oh yeah, SS Tricky and shit.
I just seen that one pop up the other day. I seen another like a water racing one. I seen a couple like we had some joints.
What was the NBA Streets? The hardest nigga was scratch to beat. Like, I hated going against
We had
him.
we had Bonafide.
They had Michael Jordan huff ass so fucking overrated on NBA Street.
I used to play Mike, so I didn't give a fuck.
Man, fuck dude. He was weak as hell. You
then-
just run past him, he
No.
stole your shit. I'm like,
What's the name?
he ain't even that good.
NBA Ballers, West Upsell.
Ballers.
I hated going against him, bro. West, I hated going against him, bro. Him and Gary Payton on that game.
Yeah.
You had to get to your hot spot so fast to beat them motherfuckers.
Clamping and shit. Now, we had some joints, bro. We had some joints. But yeah, man, I guess that's it, right? That's all.
Yeah.
That's right.
Shout out to our first guest, Gameovermaine in the building. You feel me? Gameovermaine. Like I said, we're gonna drop everything in the comments and the description.
But
Like, subscribe. Oh shit, we got a message. Before we go, we got a message, of course.
Oh, I got another top 5 for y'all too.
Oh, top 5.
You can say his message first.
Message of the day.
I gotta announce this.
Okay.
You matter to somebody, unless you ride. Fuck ride.
Fuck right.
I always say this because, like, people be going through depression and shit. If you depressed, find somebody to talk to. Don't let that shit sink in. You actually matter, bro.
You matter. Everybody matter.
To somebody.
To somebody.
Yeah, bro.
Unless you run.
Unless you ride.
Unless you ride.
You know what I'm saying?
If you matter to me, I'm gonna give you some real advice. Don't come to me looking for some shit that's gonna make you feel good. I'm gonna tell you about yourself.
Mm-hmm. Gonna hurt your feelings, man.
Yeah.
Unless you ride.
Don't fuck that nigga and get it over with.
Energy.
Oh, bro, say last.
Future Hendrix said it best.
Hey. But no,
you heard the past.
I got
You
a
heard
five
the
for y'all.
past.
I'm
I got a
good.
5 for y'all.
I don't want it.
Man, this is done recording because man, you
No.
you
We
make one of my hoes.
We got 4 minutes. We got 4 minutes.
Man, you just make
I'm
this
in
one of my
my
hoes.
freezer.
Oh, man.
Alright, man. Since you're a guest on here, I'm gonna ask you this. Since you, alright.
Oh, cut this part.
No, yeah, it's good. I'm
I'm
gonna
going to say this over here. You can
Yeah.
cut that part.
Alright, so since we got a guest here, I'm gonna ask you this. We usually do music. We used to do music a lot.
Ah,
back in the
okay.
day. So I'm gonna ask you.
I got to spit 15 bars?
Nah,
Oh, okay,
you gotta
cool,
give me
cool.
your top 5 performers.
Performers.
Yeah, we did this one
I
already.
ain't go to a lot of concerts, though. I
Okay.
didn't get my top 5 artists that I like to listen to.
Well, okay, well, cool. Give me your top 5 artists.
Alright, I listen to a lot of Young Boy.
Did you say Gumball?
No, Young Boy.
Young boy.
Oh, Young Boy. Oh, shit.
I never thought that's crazy.
Young Boy. Dirt.
I know you just know, yeah.
Kevin Gates.
Kevin Gates. Y'all knew those two, yeah.
Who else? Fredo Bang.
Alright,
And I guess T.I. I like T.I.
cool. Alright, now I got, if you was a music executive, I don't know if I asked y'all this.
No, I didn't hear this one.
If you was a music executive, man, you got the rights to every artist, dead or alive. And I
Well, Michael Jackson.
want you to make the most money. You got the rights to every artist, dead or alive. You gotta name me 3 to start your label.
Oh, Michael Jackson, Prince, Tupac.
Hey.
Give me Mike, Biggie.
They only had 2 out, bro.
Hear me out.
He a big Tupac person over there.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Flow was crazy. So give me Mike, Biggie, Dead or Alive.
Yeah.
Give me Puffy. Not P. Diddy, give me Puffy.
Okay.
Alright. Free Diddy.
Oh,
Alright, brother,
my
let's
God.
hit it.
Mike. You just stole me with the fuck.
Prince.
Yeah, I will. And Mike, Prince, and I gotta give me a rapper. Give me a rapper.
Tupac, Biggie, Ice
Nah, I ain't
Cube,
gonna.
NWA,
He said make
Easy.
the most money and
You
shit.
make the most money.
Start my label.
Like, easy to make that much money.
Well,
Clearly.
no.
I go K-Dot.
Yeah, that.
I go K-Dot.
Boy, I'm gonna blow y'all ass out the water.
Alright, what we got?
Me, over here at Big Balls Records.
Big Ball Records.
We got Michael Jackson,
Michael Jackson.
lead off. We got Beyonce,
Ooh.
second hit.
You got her.
Third hit. I need white people on my side. We got Taylor
Yeah,
Swift.
you make all the money. He got all the money. Yeah, you won. You got all the money.
And on this great day,
We got all black women, all white women, and everybody in between with Michael
You
Jackson.
got a lot of that. You won. You gonna make a lot of money.
We make some money,
You
bro.
gonna make some money.
We might not have longevity, cause Mike Jackson started touching people and shit. And then Allegedly, and then Taylor Swift, she got into it with Kanye, so black people stopped fucking with her. But still got Beyonce.
Oh, and she went to Super Bowl with the Chiefs. A lot of people don't like the Chiefs.
Yeah. Don't do, yeah.
So, yeah.
and on this
Yes,
great
man.
episode, we've had our first guest. Let's end this shit.
Yeah,
This
man.
game close.
He's in this though, so I can fucking.
Hey, I'm airing so
I gotta
crazy.
get one of my.
Game over, man.
Somebody go.
Dame say, damn, yeah,
Yeah, Dame say last,
Dame
and
say
then you
last.
got Nutso.
Alright, great. This been love. See, look. Perfect. Right on cue.
That's
Turn this
up.
game